Hey everyone, welcome to E-commerce Mastery. Today I want to discuss a hot topic in the world of print on demand, which is which platform is better, Etsy or Shopify? Whether you are a brand new into this industry or you've been around for a while, understanding the pros and cons of each platform will only set you up for success. So let's get into it by first discussing what Etsy and Shopify actually are. Etsy is a marketplace that is specifically designed for handmade, vintage, and unique items. It's a great place for small businesses that are just starting out, as they already have a built-in audience that are searching for different unique and handmade products. Shopify, on the other hand, is a platform where you can build your own online store. Think of it as your own space on the internet where you can design, build, and customize your store as you see fit. Unlike Etsy, Shopify does not come with its own built-in audience, and so you would mainly have a lot of work to do in terms of getting the customer to recognize your brand and coming to make a purchase. When it comes to the ease of getting started, Etsy definitely has the upper hand. Setting up an Etsy shop is quite quick and straightforward. All you would have to do is set up an Etsy seller account, fill out some personal details about yourself and your business, and connect your bank account to your Etsy seller account. Additionally, Etsy has its own built-in ad platform, which really makes getting some exposure to your store so quick and easy. You can start with very small budgets, such as $1 a day, and increase as you start seeing conversions. Shopify, on the other hand, allows more control over the customization of your store, but that does require a little bit more effort. You would have to set up your store, design it, work on SEO and marketing in order to get customers onto your storefront. This means that you'll be investing a lot of time and money right away into acquiring your customer. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest differences between Shopify and Etsy, which is customer ownership. The biggest advantage that Shopify offers is that you own your customer and its data. On the other hand, when you have an Etsy account, you do not own any of that customer data, meaning you cannot remarket to them with emails. By owning your customer data on Shopify, you are now able to remarket to those customers who either didn't purchase or haven't purchased in a long time. You are also able to get the data by offering them either a welcome 10% discount code or some other kind of incentive. In addition to newsletters and emails, you're able to have loyalty programs, affiliate programs, and also retarget ads to your customers. This is why many businesses choose to use Shopify versus Etsy. However, if you are starting small and do not have that type of budget for Shopify, Etsy is definitely the way to go. Now, if you do choose to go with Etsy because you have a smaller budget, you definitely need to keep in mind the fees that Etsy charges on every transaction. They also charge different types of transaction fees. So let's get into that right now. First off, Etsy will charge you 20 cents to list your product. After that, when you make a sale, Etsy will charge you a transaction fee of 6.5%. The 6.5% includes not only the product price, but also the shipping price. For example, let's say you sell a $10 retail priced item with $4 shipping. Etsy will charge a total fee of 65 cents for the listed product price, plus the shipping transaction fee of 26 cents. Which is a total of 91 cents in transaction fees. There will also be a payment processing fee of 3% plus 25 cents. Other fees to keep in mind would be currency conversion fees that will apply if you choose to sell out of the US. Other fees that you may want to keep in mind from Etsy would include any type of Etsy ad fees. So in addition to the budget that you would be spending on Etsy ads, and that could be anywhere from $1 to $25 a day, Etsy will also charge you a fee if someone makes a purchase via an off-site ad. Side note, this is actually why I love the Etsy ads program. So when you run ads on Etsy, not only will your product be boosted within the Etsy platform, but also off the Etsy platform. This multi-channel marketing strategy can really help you gain exposure and customers rather quickly. However, when someone does make a purchase from an off-site ad, you will be charged another fee. The fees can vary, typically between 12 to 15%, depending on how much revenue your Etsy store is bringing in. In the end, you could be giving Etsy an average of 20% just so that you could list your products onto their platform. Is it worth it? Well, it could be. It just really depends on where you are in your business and how much funding you have to back yourself. With Shopify, you typically just start off with a basic plan of $39 a month, and that will allow you access to set up your store. However, there may be additional charges for any type of app integrations that you choose to use, ad spend and marketing, and also having your store designed. One of the advantages of print on demand is that you're able to offer your customers products that they can personalize. This is a huge revenue maker, and both platforms will allow for personalization options. Etsy makes it super simple when you're creating the listing to add a personalization option. I'll show you how to do that right now. Once you're on your dashboard, you can go to listings and you can create a new listing. We can do physical item. I made it. It's a finished product made to order. Since it's print on demand, you can add a production partner here, which would be your print on demand software, and you just want to tell the world a little bit about your items. So you're going to want to include a title. Make sure to maximize the amount of characters they allow you to use so that you can be found easily on Etsy. You're going to want to add in any images or videos that you do have and a description of your product. Then you can add a personalization option. You will leave your instructions for your buyer, which you enter the personalization instructions you want the buyers to see. Let's say my product is a shirt with your child's picture and name on it. The instructions I would include leave child's name as you want printed on the shirt and message me via Etsy the image you would like included. I would just pop that in right here. You can also add a character limit for the buyers so that you don't get super long responses. That area is completely up to you. From there, you would just add your price, your quantity, different variations, which could include size or color, and continue on to shipping details. I just want to show you a listing that's already been created for my personal store that does offer personalizations. This mug has been selling very well, and it's basically just a custom mug with your child's drawing on it. It's personalized artwork on a mug. And I also added Mother's Day present into the title description because that does help for buyers to find me. So as you can see, all these details are filled out, and my instructions for buyers for the personalization option is please leave any notes or customization requests. Pictures should be uploaded in a message after purchase. Everything else is filled out, and all this information is actually dropped in via Printify, a print-on-demand platform, which I will show you next. Let's say you want personalization options on your Shopify store. That's going to be slightly more difficult as you will have to download a third-party app integration into your Shopify that will allow for this type of personalization options. So whether that's having them leave their own notes within your product page or cart, or whether they would be picking from different various variants to create their own option. Let me show you what this would look like. On Shopify, your personalization options are unlimited. There are many different third-party apps and integrations that will really allow your customer to personalize their product step by step. For example, this website, Player Blankets, allows for you to personalize your own trading card and make it into a blanket. As you can see, you can choose the different sizes, which is pretty standard for most Shopify stores and their products. However, if you look further down, your customer will be able to add the first name, last name, and player number that they want to be shown on their blanket as the trading card. In addition to that, they can upload their image straight into your store by dragging and dropping files from their computer. Once they finish this process, they're able to add to cart and from there purchase your product. You will then, as the Shopify store owner, receive all this information and be able to add it to your Printify store and get this printed for your customer. While Etsy does allow for that personalization option I showed you earlier, as you can see, you can build out this option on Shopify in a much more streamlined and efficient way. Now that you know a little bit of background information on Etsy and Shopify, let's talk about your print-on-demand platform and how you would even link this to your selling platform. There are several different print-on-demand platforms that you can choose from. I personally recommend Printify. However, Printful is also a great option. Setting up your print-on-demand platform is very simple and it's also risk-free. So essentially, you would go onto Printify, you'd sign up for an account, and you're ready to get started. My recommendation would be to integrate your platforms as your first step and then go on to list your different products. You would integrate either via Shopify or Etsy. It's the same process, just on two different platforms. Integrating to either Etsy or Shopify is super simple. Once you set up on Printify or Printful, you'll be taken to a screen where you can connect your store. As you can see on Printify, they make it super simple for you. All you have to do is make sure that you're logged into your Etsy or your Shopify and click connect. Etsy will typically then show your integration on their end. With Shopify, you will need to actually download a separate sales channel app from the Shopify platform as well and log in via Shopify. So you just go to apps, you would in Printify, and you would want to install this to your store. From here, you would log into your Printify dashboard, and once you start creating your new product listings, they will all upload directly either into your Etsy or into your Shopify. One of the advantages of using Printify for your Etsy print-on-demand store is that Printify will pull in all the various fees you will potentially be charged on Etsy. And from this, they'll create an accurate picture of what your profit will look like. Let me show you an example. This custom mug with your child's artwork, the one where I showed you the listing earlier in the video, if you scroll down, you'll be able to see the retail price, profit margin, production costs, Etsy fee, and buyer shipping costs for each product. This makes it very easy to calculate what my actual profit will be, and I'll be able to raise the price on my listings as I see fit. Etsy will also pull in all these product images and the product descriptions. Just keep in mind, your product title and your product description will vary dependent on which platform you use. On Etsy, you are found via keywords. So you want to use a ton of keywords within your product title and your description. On Shopify, you can keep your titles short and sweet and just description of what it is, such as personalized mug. That will not work for Etsy. For Etsy, you want to get descriptive and you want to maximize the characters you are allowed to use. Lastly, I want to touch up on starting small and scaling up. If you're stuck with the decision on whether you want to start on Etsy first or Shopify first, I want you to think about whether or not your product has been validated yet. Because Etsy is generally just cheaper to start with, it's a great platform to choose if you're not sure whether or not your product will actually sell. You're really able to put time into your actual products and test different variations of them to see what works better with the consumer. I believe once you've validated your products by making some sales on Etsy, you can then go and further invest into your product and business by opening a Shopify store. So to answer your question on which platform is better, Shopify or Etsy, it really depends on where you are in your business journey. If you're just starting out and you want a simple, low-cost way to start making some sales, Etsy is definitely your way to go. If you know your product well and you know it will sell and you have time and money to invest in your business, then definitely start a Shopify. Either way, there is no harm in giving either or a shot and investing in you and your brand. So there you have it. I hope I've helped you make a decision on which platform is best for you. So after watching this video, if you're still interested in getting started on Shopify, we do have a special link down below where you can get a free trial in your first month for just $1. I think it's a great way to kind of check it out, see if it's for you or not. And regardless of if you use Shopify or Etsy for your print-on-demand products, I'm going to drop a link for Printify below where you can get started for free and get some great discounts on sample products. In addition to that, I'm going to drop a few links of my favorite e-commerce tools down below. These will all be affiliate links that we do receive a referral fee on at no cost to you, but they do help us keep our channel going. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, I would so appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so that I can continue making these videos for you. Have fun growing your print-on-demand brand. Bye.